Did you know that 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? And that's not just people with low incomes. Even those making six figures often find themselves struggling financially. What if I told you there's a simple rule that could transform your finances forever? The 75-15-10 rule has helped thousands of people go from financial stress to financial freedom. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to implement this powerful strategy in your own life, no matter your income level. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most effective money management strategies I've ever used, the 75-15-10 rule. I'm passionate about this topic because I've seen how simple financial rules like this can completely transform people's relationship with money. Whether you're struggling with debt, trying to save for a big goal, or just want to feel more in control of your finances, this video is for you. Here's what we'll cover today. Exactly what the 75-15-10 rule is and why it works. How to apply it at any income level, common challenges and how to overcome them, a step-by-step implementation plan, and advanced strategies for when you've mastered the basics. Let's get started. So what exactly is the 75-15-10 rule? It's a straightforward budgeting approach that divides your after-tax income into three categories. 75% goes to necessities and lifestyle expenses. This includes housing, food, utilities, transportation, childcare, entertainment, and discretionary spending. Basically, everything you need to live and enjoy life. 15% goes straight to savings and investments. This builds your long-term wealth and financial security. Think retirement accounts, emergency funds, and other investments. 10% is allocated to debt repayment above minimum payments. If you're debt-free, this 10% can go toward additional investments or saving for specific goals. The beauty of this system is its simplicity. You don't need complicated spreadsheets or hours of budget tracking. Once you set up the system, it largely runs on autopilot. Let's see how this works in practice with some real-world examples. Example 1. Lower income application. Let's say you're making $2,500 per month after taxes. 75% equals $1,875 for living expenses. 15% equals $375 for savings. 10% equals $250 for debt payment or additional investments. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I can barely cover my expenses with my full paycheck. How am I supposed to save 15%? That's a valid concern, and we'll address strategies for lower incomes shortly. But remember, even starting with 5% is better than nothing. Example 2. Middle income application. Now let's look at a $5,000 monthly income. 75% equals $3,750 for living expenses. 15% equals $750 for savings. And 10% equals $500 for debt payment. At this level, you might be able to live comfortably on less than the full 75%, which gives you options to accelerate debt payoff or increase your investments. Example 3. Higher income application with an $8,000 monthly income. 75% equals $6,000 for living expenses, 15% equals $1,200 for savings, and 10% equals $800 for debt payment. At higher income levels, the real challenge becomes lifestyle inflation, keeping your expenses in check as your income grows. If you can live on significantly less than 75% of your income, you can supercharge your financial progress. Now, let's address some common challenges people face when implementing this rule. Challenge number 1. My necessities already exceed 75% of my income. This is a tough situation that many face. If you're in this position, your priority should be either increasing income or reducing major expenses like housing or transportation. In the meantime, start with whatever percentage you can save, even 3 to 5%, and increase it gradually. Challenge number 2. I have irregular income. For freelancers, commission-based workers, or seasonal employees, I recommend using a floor and ceiling approach. Calculate your 75-15-10 based on your lowest expected monthly income. In months, you earn more, maintain the same living expenses, and allocate the extra income towards savings and debt. Challenge number 3. I have massive debt. If you're dealing with high-interest debt like credit cards, you might temporarily adjust to an 85-15 split, with 15% going to aggressive debt repayment. Once the high-interest debt is managed, return to the standard formula. Challenge number 4. I can't track all my expenses. Good news! This system doesn't require you to track every penny. Instead, it works through automation. We'll cover exactly how to set that up in the next section. Let's get practical. Here's your step-by-step guide to implementing the 75-15-10 rule. Step 1. Calculate your percentages. Take your after-tax monthly income and calculate your 3 amounts. Write these numbers down. Step 2. Set up the right accounts. A main checking account for your 75% expenses, a high-yield savings account for your emergency fund, investment accounts for long-term savings, and a dedicated account for debt repayment or additional investments. Step 3. Automate the transfers. This is the key to success. Set up automatic transfers that happen immediately after your paycheck arrives. The 15% and 10% should automatically move to their respective accounts before you have a chance to spend them. Step 4. Optimize your payment timing. Schedule your bill payments to align with your paycheck schedule. Most service providers will let you choose your payment date. Step 5. Use tools to simplify. Apps like Mint, YNAB, or Personal Capital can help you visualize your spending within that 75% category without requiring manual tracking. Step 6. Regular monthly review. Spend 15 minutes at the end of each month reviewing how the system is working. Are you staying within your 75%? Are the automatic transfers happening correctly? Make adjustments as needed. Remember, the goal is to make this system as automatic as possible so that saving and debt payment happen without requiring willpower. Let me share some success stories from people who have implemented this rule. Sarah's story. Sarah was $32,000 in credit card debt when she started using the 75-15-10 rule. She actually modified it to 75-5-20, putting 20% toward debt repayment. Within 3 years, she was completely debt-free and had built an emergency fund of $15,000. Michael's journey. Michael used the rule to save for a home down payment. By living on 70% of his income and saving 20%, with 10% going to retirement, he saved $60,000 for a down payment in just 4 years. The Garcia family. This family of 4 used the 75-15-10 rule to manage their household finances. They automated everything and barely thought about money day to day. After 10 years, they had paid off their mortgage early and built a college fund for both children. What all these stories have in common is consistency. The 75-15-10 rule isn't about getting rich quick. It's about making steady progress over time. Even with a simple system like this, there are common mistakes to watch out for. Mistake number 1. Not accounting for irregular expenses. Things like car repairs, medical bills, and holiday gifts can really blow your budget if you don't plan for them. Within your 75%, create a small irregular expenses fund that you contribute to monthly. Mistake number 2. Starting too extreme. If you've been living on 100% of your income, suddenly cutting to 75% can be shocking. It's okay to ease into it. Start with 90%, then 85%, then 80%, and so on. Mistake number 3. Forgetting to adjust as income changes. When you get a raise, bonus, or tax refund, immediately calculate the new percentages and adjust your automatic transfers. Mistake number 4. Using credit cards incorrectly. Credit cards can work within this system, but only if you pay them off in full each month. Mistake number 5. Not having an emergency fund first. Before aggressively paying down debt, make sure you have at least $1,000 in an emergency fund, eventually building to 3 to 6 months of expenses. Once you've mastered the basics of the 75-15-10 rule, here are some advanced strategies to supercharge your results. Strategy number 1. The Savings Escalator. Increase your savings rate by 1% every 3 months. Most people don't even notice such a small change, but over time you could move from saving 15% to 20% or even 25%. Strategy number 2. Strategic debt targeting. Within your 10% debt category, use either the avalanche method, which targets the highest interest first, or the snowball method, which focuses on the smallest balance first, to systematically eliminate debts. Strategy number 3. Income segmentation. As your income grows, segment any increases. For example, commit to living on last year's income and saving 50% or more of any raises, bonuses, or new income streams. Strategy number 4. Partial automation. For those who don't like feeling too restricted, you can automate 15% savings and 10% debt payment. Then, divide the remaining 75% into fixed expenses and choice spending categories for more conscious spending. Strategy number 5. Tax optimization. Maximize the tax efficiency of your 15% savings by utilizing tax-advantaged accounts available in your country. For example, in the UK, ESAs, SIPPs, lifetime ISAs. In the US, 401ks, IRAs, HSAs. In Canada, RRSPs, TFSAs. And in Australia, superannuation, first home super saver. The principle is the same worldwide. Use government-approved accounts that offer tax benefits for retirement, education, healthcare, or home buying. Remember, personal finance is personal. The best strategy is the one you'll actually stick with consistently. The 75-15-10 rule has helped countless people transform their financial lives, and it can do the same for you. Let's recap what we've covered. The basic framework: 75% for living, 15% for saving, 10% for debt. How to adapt it for your specific situation. Step-by-step implementation with automation. Common pitfalls to avoid. Advanced strategies for accelerating your progress. Financial freedom isn't about making millions. It's about having a simple, sustainable system that works for you year after year. I'd love to hear about your biggest financial challenges in the comments below. What's the hardest part of managing money for you? Your feedback helps me create content that actually addresses your needs. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more practical financial advice. Remember, financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. I'll see you in the